Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Hold on, I just need to get my thoughts together. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? I guessed it might be after reading through it. No, it's not bad! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Right. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I've learnt to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and be very deliberate with their writing style. AKA, they pick a writing style and a subject matter and try and form fit the two together. The end result is that the style and expressiveness are weakened. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but trying to get them to work together is probably the most difficult part. It all just takes time and comes with practice and learning from others and trying new things. I hope everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback too. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. I just like holding it. The poem turned out really good. It's, well, I mean, there's a few things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote for today. You don't have to like it or anything. It's called Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, linear gearbox, bolt head falling, sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 directions, 40 gears of a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks a second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting the sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a bit hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. And I really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Finally! Oh, I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home with me. Will you let me keep it? Please? You're the most thoughtful person ever. I don't think I've ever met anyone as kind as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how else to describe this feeling. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? I'm gonna keep this in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take really good care of it. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about... Most importantly, I even endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit. Hello lovelies. Thank you very much for watching this Yuri monologue sort of thing. I really enjoyed it when I did a similar sort of video for Monica of her doing her sort of monologue where she wants to spend her eternity with you. I like getting to take the lines from DDLC and getting to kind of make them live action. And I think the thing that's the most interesting about Yuri is kind of her descent into madness, her forcible descent into madness. And so I kind of wanted to do my own spin on it and kind of make it almost like Yuri is being possessed by this trait of hers that's been enhanced due to Monica. I think a lot of people see a lot of the aspects of Yuri which are supposed to be horrifying and uncomfortable, and people just kind of take the sexual aspects out of them, which there is a lot of sexual undertones to what Yuri's going through, but for the most part they're pretty horrifying. She gets so obsessed with the main character that she stabs herself, and so I kind of wanted to honor those parts of Yuri that make people uncomfortable because I think it's incredibly well written. I think the writing of this game is probably my favorite thing about it, and also show that kind of arc Yuri goes through of starting out just this awkward, polite, shy girl, and then having her mental health controlled and spiraled out of control. So I hope you enjoyed this type of thing. Let me know if you did by giving the video a like and leaving little comments of your thoughts. I always love nice comments. And make sure you subscribe. I am almost always making DDLC content. I am going to be making that poetry analysis video that I know a lot of people said they would be interested in. But first, I'm gonna tease a little bit in advance. February is going to be a big month for Arcane fans, aka me. If you are into Arcane, I cannot recommend enough subscribing to the channel so that you are gonna see some really cool Arcane cosplay content. Thank you so much, my darlings, for watching this video, and thank you for your time, your attention, and your support. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!